Alright, powers, not so much, but lore and books and knowledge of such things in the area, believe it or not, we have plenty of information on that. And all of my books are open to you, since you nice people have taken such well care of Castle Rend. It's not, we're not seeing the riffraff travel through anymore. It's more of a noble type person. It's nice. It's a change of scenery. So we're here to help Castle Wren as much as possible. Everybody in Gravesford has already talked about it, and anything you guys need, just come and ask, and we will accommodate you to the best of our abilities.
I appreciate that, Father. Could you point us in the right direction for your books where you think we might find a head start on the information we're looking for?
Yes. He points over to the corner, and you see a huge bookshelf just lined along the wall. And he says they're in alphabetical order. We'll say it's right here.
Let's think of some research topics that we might want to look for. I would think the type of creature that we dealt with. Did they find out the type of creature's name, or would that be something we'd have to make religion rolls for?
They knew. They figured it out. It was
So
a
we would have known it was a
chase.
Casme.
Yeah.
Casme.
Yeah.
Chase me, however you fucking want it. So we know the type of creature, and we would probably want to look up how something it goes about. But how? I'm trying to think of something. I mean, let's just. I would say let's just browse the book and see if there's anything else interesting we might be able to find there. Starting with those our starting points.
All right. So since you're just fucking reading,
Sort of the lid
give
breaker
me.
check.
Yeah, to
I'm
try and piece it.
Are you not?
It's my least favorite way of gaining knowledge, but yes.
You guys are both not intelligent, so, well, the orchid.
Intelligence people, both very. I'm very wise. I don't know about
Yeah,
paladin.
you're wise, so you're good there. Give me a religion check, and then give me an intelligence check.
Would you allow me to guidance myself, please, to assist?
Yeah, why not? You can use it on skills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's a perfect time to use it. I mean, just because it's not combat doesn't mean you can't use it.
I'm trying to find anything that I can use to help me improve what I'm about to do here
The
right now.
Yeah, D&D is about the dice roll and the role play. So I mean,
Said you wanted a religion.
yep.
Oh my god.
All right. So your guys' first hour, you really can't seem to piece anything together. Go ahead.
Another religion check.
Yep, for another hour. Each check is an hour, so every time you roll, you've spent an hour there researching.
Did you want two rolls? Did you want a religion then an intelligence, or
No, we're just gonna go with religion.
It's tied directly to intelligence.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
you know what? Can I since Rognak for some reason has
you want to
high
give
religion,
assistance?
can I give him advantage and then guidance to Rognak?
Yep. Reroll your last hour after he does that, Jerry. go ahead and apply the effect to him, and then I'll let you re-roll the last hour. We'll see what happens. Go ahead. All right. So, you have found 4 books that vaguely go over fiends. You found a couple books about history of fiends in the area. Like there was books dedicated to old necromancers, old wizards, old mages, male, female hags that became so good at it that they've been written about. And there is actually
Sorry, as I was also gonna say, as we're doing this, since you mentioned that, could I also be on the lookout for the mention of the old court mage?
ha ha ha, you so smart. Yes.
Oh,
Because you are in Gravesford and Castle Rend is right there. You've been looking for fiend books though.
that is true, but that was something I remembered that the party we were looking for because it was mentioned that that was how the plan for him getting into the castle was.
Okay. You have
The secret entrance.
you roll it.
I have
Roll
to roll
a knowledge.
religion?
No, not a religion because you're looking for. Do you have Arcana?
No, I'm not an Arcana-based person.
All right. We'll use your
I can still roll it.
wisdom then to say that you're wise enough to look for that book while you're there because you're in Gravesford. You know what I'm saying? It's right next to Castle Wren. Why wouldn't they have a book about a strong wizard if they've got these books about these necromancers?
Okay. Do you want a wisdom ability check?
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh!
All right. You found a book. You found his book. You found a book dedicated to the wizard. And it's not a little book. It's nothing you could sit there and read right now. I'll tell you that.
I don't know if that's something that may be applying to what we're doing now, but I did that as a side thing as Rognak was researching the demons. But I'll mention it to Rognak. Like this is something I'm suspicious of right now, just because we know that he was an ally of the enemy.
Definitely makes sense.
If we can't find anything else here, I'm gonna go through the tunnel.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What?
I'll say continue our research here to see if there's any hints into what.
Yeah, you guys found some books that you can actually start focusing on. So,
All right, so more rolls. Or
yeah.
okay, so I'm gonna give it to just advantage to Rognak.
Alright. Roll with advantage, Jerry. If you hit the ADV down there at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was something different. It was something.
Okay. Are there locations on where these things have popped, or maybe kind of, hate to say it, a location bestiary kind of deal?
Yep.
I was about to say, I was see what the that group of books narrowed down for us. So
I
that
see what
book,
you're saying. Ah, it's not. It's not like that. Okay, it's not like you will only find this fiend in this area. It's more like fiends were known to be summoned from this area. Like this was like the beginning point. This is where the summoning circle is. You know what I'm saying? All right, and if we open up the Troken map,
Are we done in the temple?
I
feel like we can just role play the temple unless they're
yeah, that's fine.
but
There was a known necromancy cult up here.
has it been eradicated or is it still a known cult that's like still like operating?
As far as everybody knew, they were eradicated. That's the closest one to the area. Like that is the you were reading books on the world. That is the only area in Troken that has been known to summon fiends from. And that fiend showed up down here. I'll draw a square. It was right outside of the town.
Usually I'd be one to like be like, hey, let's scout a location, but we're not the most stealthy of individuals in this right now.
Is that the closest summoning circle area that we can find?
Yeah. That's the one that's here in Troken. There's more outside of Troken around the world, but this one is just in this region.
I mean, if it's a close one, if we wanted to mention it to the group, there's also, I mean, are there any specifically really close to Lava Combi?
Well, I'm the only thing. It's got wings. It can fly.
That's
Who knows how it flew and how long it's been out.
I just want to know like how it knew where we were. That worries me, like how it was, and because you said that it popped up in front of the group and started attacking, right? Like it didn't like fly in, it just like appeared.
Nope, they walked up and there it was. Like, oh my god, what is that thing?
That's almost sounding like teleportation versus or like they knew their exact location and dropped it on us sort of thing.
Teleportation circles could be. I don't see it too difficult to be sending enemies out. That they just get ported in, having.
Usually you need a connecting point to use a teleportation circle or something. Like you need something that connects you to that area. Like you can't just poof, I'm there most of the times unless it's a teleportation spell that's like within range that's site based. Usually, like if say if somebody had like a personal belonging or a piece of
Okay. Only one way to find out, boys. Alright, there is a village. Alright, you guys are at Castle Rend right now. You're gonna stop there and leave your note, right? So, just to the east of the E on Hills of Hope, there's a village right there in that little path. I forgot I can do things like this. Yeah, right here. Nothing big, just a little farming community, and you guys would know of it because it's in Castle Ren's territory. Um,
It's June.
yes.
Not so much a
It's
mayor.
like a militia, and not necessarily a mayor, but like a homeowners association president. I'll allow that. Yes, all you HOA presidents, we will smite you. How dare you tell me I can't raise my flag? All right. So, yeah, and there's probably only like a handful of families, maybe 6 or 7 families that live there. All right, hold on. Maps just keep popping up. Over the hills to get to that village, I would say probably about a week to get to there.
As we're
Oh, damn it. Yeah, I didn't push the button. I've been talking this whole time.
And we were like, we thought you were like 10
No. All right. So his name is. Did I? Did you hear me say his name? All
You
right.
literally
Cool.
haven't been saying anything for the past 20
So
minutes.
his name is Magnus. He was the youngest court wizard ever in the area of Chokin. He was 15 when he became the court wizard. Um, his parents, he had no idea. Nobody knew who his parents were. He was found by the king while raiding a local city, and the king raised him as his own.
King or the new king?
Old king, like old king.
The good one, right? The one that got overthrown by the tyrant?
Yeah, yeah, yes, yeah. God bless
Oh, I was gonna
America.
say,
Uh,
I thought, I didn't know you were talking, and I was like, I can't hear you.
no, I'm talking. It's the push to talk button's killing me.
Just turn it off, man.
I
It's a
can't.
GM.
Oh,
Oh,
trust
you
me, I
can't.
can't. Too loud behind me. Um, but alright. Youngest court wizard ever. He came into age at 15, became the court wizard at 17. Uh, very, very powerful as he grew. And just in that little bit of time reading, you know, like his first half of his life up until he became a court wizard. You don't really, you haven't had time to get past that. Not yet. You haven't found anything.
That village yet?
Yep. I'm about to pull up the map. Oh, hold on. This
Thank
one?
you. Thank you.
Oh no, I took you off because I didn't resize. Oh damn it, I just deleted you again. Alright, so here's the village right here. You good now?
Got
Yeah,
on it.
that's it. Yep, yep. There's no answer. It's mid afternoon. Roll a perception. Oh, yeah. Looking around,
Ah,
Brunthar, you kinda. It feels a little. Um. Hold on a second,
Nobody
actually. What? Um. Do you guys have like a constant detect anything on you?
for the
Nah, you're good.
I think
It is awfully quiet. Nobody. Oh, stop. I know. Oh, you'll notice. I just gotta make them to where you notice. Alright, as you guys come up, you see three skeletons come around the corner. Damn it. In like a little triangle formation. Yeah. Yeah, there's three of them there though. Roll initiative. Nice. Alright. Skeleton 1 sees you and he just lets out like. No, he doesn't let out a sound. He bangs his sword across his shield just loud and just keeps banging and banging and banging, and that's all he does. And he's looking around while he does it, kind of like holding his shield up and the sword, banging it, you know, setting off the alarm. Okay.
You
No. No. Oh no, it's middle of the day. Alright, Skeleton 2 is going. Move. Son of a dick. I thought you did.
Mike was like,
No, it's a barbarian. That's
Great weapon.
No, we never.
tried. We could.
And that one's gonna shoot at Grunthar.
I dropped
He
that natural 20.
he dropped a natural 20. Ooh, and you passed your concentration save.
Oh,
Yeah. All right.
oh shit.
Out of the right of your eye, you see this come running around the corner. They have charge.
Hey,
They can move 40 feet. Dashed over to there. Rognat.
Yeah,
Nice.
you're gonna be hurting.
You put a hurting on it. Yeah, you should get
Oh yeah.
extra attack. Hit. Hi, Harley. Go ahead. Alright, Skeleton 1. He's gonna grab his sword and shield. God bless America. And he's gonna run at you, Grunthar. Two saves, one fail. Yeah, that should hit him. And they both failed. You guys are gonna have to give me a
Alright,
second. I gotta take my dog out.
my next turn.
Alright. But do you also need the reroll D1?
Do I need
Do
that?
you see it? Yeah, yeah, no, I know. Oh, you made it roll a 1. I am. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Did you go already, bro?
I killed those two skeletons.
Alright. Skeleton number 4. Or Minotaur number 4, I should say. Roll your save. Nice. Alright. So, he's only going to be able to get to you. Alright, Minotaur number 3. He's going to go swinging at you.
Wait. Before he swings, he does take the spiritual damage, the spirit guardian damage first.
Alright.
So I want to see.
He did. As soon as
There's
you
not a lot I
drop
could have done about that.
that one, another one came running around the corner. Rog? It should be. Yeah. After this, Jerry, we're gonna teach you how to use this. Do you gotta do anything today? I'll be here all day. I'm home alone today, so. No, unfortunately. I will make a vote and we'll see if maybe we'll make it a house rule. But as of right now, we'll just stick to the rules. Not unless you get that bonus already. As far as I knew, it was only from feats and.
I'll say there is.
I did it for you. But we need to change it. Hold on. So.
Yeah, it'll be.
The smite effect is still on. You didn't hit. Yeah.
Yeah, you just didn't have it targeted.
Alright. And then out of the other corner around that building, another one shows up. Alright, Skeleton 1 is going to swing on Brinkar. And he's gonna die doing it. No, four's still alive. It's hurting pretty bad, but still alive.
Well,
That's what the
communicate
W
that.
is. He dead. See if you can move that token around, Jerry. The horse. Nope, he's not. The outside square is reach. Yes, you are correct. Alright, ally suffers disadvantage on its next attack. Or enemies have advantage on their spell DC. Oh. Yep, he fumbled. So, we're good to go there. It's his turn. Rognak. What? Yeah. I was looking for that earlier and I didn't see it. I don't see it either. No. Alright.
I just don't have enough
Hit the
profile.
magnifying glass. You have two of those on there. Hold on. No, I did that earlier. Yep.
Did you do that?
Nope, I didn't. Okay. Now, you do hit that button to say you're using it. Then you hit the effect button to use it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Fair enough. Yeah.
the star announces. All right. So, go ahead. Yeah, you did.
Oh no.
You turned Divine Smite off though. It was there and it disappeared. So just roll 3d8 again. Alright, go ahead. Oh yeah, you got him pretty good. Now, alright, roll your next attack. Alright. I think so, yeah. Oh, I know. It came in, Jerry, at you, even though it was so, like, it wasn't too far away, but it came in just sword up, axe up, just ready to chop down on your head. And as soon as he hit that wall of the Guardians, he missed and he swung down so hard right now that it's like stuck in the ground next to you. Yeah, great axe. You don't know yet.
Shit.
Yeah, I have Grim at like 40%. right click his name on Discord in our chat, and it should give you a volume bar. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear the cheer?
To be fair, like right now, if you had applied a divine smite, this guy would be gone. He'd like disappear from the universe. Even like a first level divine smite. That'd be
Just
68.
uh, first level divine smite.
Make sure you apply it before you roll your damage, because that's how the effect works. It'll automatically do it. So, all right, now roll that damage from your damage die, and it should apply everything. I want to see how many dice this is about to roll. Oh my god!
Jesus.
I want to re-roll my 2.
Okay.
I think you're good.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to try.
Oh, dude. So this poor guy, his sword was already, or axe was already stuck in the ground. So you just took that opportunity to like ride the hilt of the axe up and just
Going for a rope.
right across the whole body. Like you demolished it. Now it's just a pile of bones just laying in front of you with this huge great axe right there.
Jerry, did he go for?
Hold on. Let me disconnect. Hold on.
I'm gonna do the same thing because it says I have a bad connection.
Natural 20s on divine smite. Us having a pretty much a second smite because of my amplify on you. Just
You got feedback, I think, or somebody.
I'm pretty sure it's Josh's mic.
It shouldn't be. You guys can't hear me.
I can now.
Yeah, when I push the button.
All right,
It's always good.
a robot anymore though, so I don't know what just happened there. I think Discord just shat on itself.
Yeah, big time. I got a good connection now, so we're good to go. All right. So yeah, you totally destroyed that last Minotaur skeleton.
Love all that dice and then just +5. Is that it? Anything else?
About to say, do you want to pop a your divine sense to see if there's any more undead in this village that might be coming our way?
That is
You have
actually
divine
not.
sense, one divine sense plus your charisma modifier per day per long rest. So if you have a +3 charisma fire, you'd have 4 divine senses a day. As a as a paladin, do you
Alright, time's my roll
short rest?
before I click too many times. You know I love just clicking randomly generated treasure.
It's just you just roll it the one time and it's not fucking doing it though. Hold on. You might have to re-roll that.
I'm assuming you gave Rod that because of that massive fucking crit.
Yeah. All right, before you roll that, where it says output, make sure it says parcel. And if that don't work for you, I'm gonna have to roll it.
It does not give me the option.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. Well, what did you roll? A 72.
Like the shadow dice. It makes me feel accomplished.
So I'm curious, is your horse strong enough to ride double back with?
I was actually thinking about that, and I do believe so. It can hold, what, 720, I believe. And between us, I'm 3 ish, I think.
Anyway,
That's a good question. 280.
so my weight without armor on is 170. Let's add plate, which weighs about.
That is a good thing because I am wearing plate too, so that's.
It should be whatever the weight is in your notes plus what your inventory weight is, because that's how much you're gonna weigh. So I'm currently at 195, so I'm 195 plus 170.
I'll be right back.
Star currently weighs 365 pounds.
Uh, so He did he do his divine sense?
I
We'll say yes.
walked away.
Okay. So you then before
Just
that.
one turn, 60 feet around me.
Dude, it is. There's just something evil emanating out of that building.
I can't see the map, so go ahead. Come here.
So yeah, he would have sensed it.
Oh yeah.
That 60 foot, like, I didn't realize how large that was until you realize that most maps in D&D don't go over like 100 feet wide, like direction to direction. At least on fantasy grounds.
All right. Are we investigating the super evil, creepy building?
I will, but I'm waiting for my paladin to come back from whatever he was.
Okay. Quiet night last night, Grim.
Sorry, what's up?
Did you have a quiet night?
DUI, that was pretty much.
Dude, I swear on base, it's almost like you have one a fucking day. At least one a day.
Oh yeah, especially on a week.
At least it's not like a boot camp area, because that would be even worse. All right, so out of that building with the red circle, Jerry, you feel something just straight evil emanating out of there.
That's not good. Something, I'll point to Bruntire. Yeah, definitely something evil over there. I'll go check it out.
Yep. Someone killed these villagers. Damn, you have a lot of movement. I can only go that far per turn. The life of a dwarf. Can't
So,
move very far.
30 feet, but I figure you're
30 feet
close
from
to
me? Really? I thought you guys had like increased movement speed or movement distance. I mean, or is that just the intimidation shit? That's probably what I'm thinking of. Your increased movement towards an enemy.
There you go, it's unlocked.
So 5, 10, 50, 20, 25. Do you want us to do it by turns, or can we go up right up to that door?
Oh, you can go up to the door for right now, but roll perceptions.
Perception. So I have a question. Is base perception like noticing if something's about to ambush you? Is that what that stats for? I've never like realized like or known what it's actually like the passive perception.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah, because a lot of times a DM's gonna use it for like your stealth roll. If they're just standing there and they're not actively looking, it's passive, you know, it's just I'm sitting here staring at my TV, but with my peripheral, I can see my fireplace, you know, so I got like at least a 13 to see something move out of the corner of my eye.
Okay, I was just always curious about it. It's like so 14 and a 15 perception.
All right, you guys can hear some shuffling going on in there.
windows. I'd peek through a window if possible.
They're boarded up.
Look, you want to knock or just big grin on my
Blast that shit open, bro. Everything here is hostile.
kicking the door?
Alright, give me 1 second. Let me pull up a map.
Do we need that dead city map anymore?
Nope, you can close that one.
Has it been more than a minute since our last engagement? Like walking up to that door and
More than a minute?
10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, no. No.
Has it been more than 10 minutes? Because then my spirit guardians is still up. Leaving it up to him to how long that process of figuring out, hey, we killed these creatures. Took a minute to discuss. He popped his thing, felt the disturbance. We went towards it to confirm.
I like it.
Did you share a map with us, or haven't that out yet?
I'm setting it up right now. I just gotta mask it still.
Damn, we got some weird ass fucking ability, or sorry, magic items, if that's what those are from the party sheet.
Yep.
Well, when we're all done with literally and cast identify on everything.
Here it comes. Alright, alright, there we go.
Still loading. Loading Scream of Doom. Has that map loaded for anyone else yet? Jerry?
I can see me, but map's still low.
Did you right click it and do the minimize? Or not minimize, but make small?
No, it seems like it's still going through its hell.
Alright.
Damn, this shit's taking forever to load.
Yeah, it was way bigger than I thought it was.
Alright, here we go. I can see. Although my token I can't control. Our tokens have that weird effect where we can't grab them going on. Like, it's just the image and shit.
There you go, you should be good now.
I still can't control my own token. Nope.
Still got
Dude.
Nope.
Alright, hold on.
Is it because it's Farmhouse Bar M or something?
I mean, it's up on mine.
Yeah, for some reason it's not giving the ability to control the tokens.
I still have a big black screen.
So weird. You have any idea what's going on?
No. I closed it. I'm just gonna find a different one. But, you walk in and you see. We'll do theater of mind right now until I find a better map. Standing right there in front of you is a human female necromancer. She looks at you and she says, "Ha! More bodies for the pit. Thanks for joining us."
I'll look at Rognak and be like, we don't need her alive. I can speak to her dead body after we're done.
Reverse necromancy. I like it.
I mean, hey, speak with dead. It's a useful spell.
True story.
Do we need to roll new initiative or just keep the old one?
It's up to you guys. If you guys want to keep the old one, you can. If you
Uh,
don't want to.
I don't mind having the old one because that's a high ass initiative roll for me. However, if Rognak really wants to try and re-roll, I wouldn't care to re-roll it.
I don't care.
All right, well there we go. I guess we'll keep this one then and see what she rolls.
We're rolling perceptions. I just want to make sure nobody else here.
Nope. It's just the three of you.
Yes, it is.
Oh shit! I looked at the other one.
Hell, there might just be two of us.
Yeah. So fucking true.
But I see this shadowy figure standing in front of me, and obviously this place is resonating evil, so I'm gonna cut her down. After
Does Brunthar need to re-roll initiative, or can he keep his old?
oh, I didn't realize that's what you were talking about.
I mean, to be honest, nothing changed.
Yeah, no, you're good. I changed it back for you, Jerry. You still got an 8 on your initiative. Brunthar, it's your turn. That was a good one, though, Jerry.
Brunthar is gonna look at the necromancer and be like, look at Rognak and be like, this may or may not work, but if it works, this is really gonna be. What do you know? It works. Hold person on that necromancer. She's paralyzed.
Oh, it was beautiful because I was going to do the same thing.
She does get one more save though, because her turn is next, but she does get no turn on her turn instantly because it's at the end of her turn. So, but if she doesn't pass this next save, you get an insta crit on her. All right, necromancer, let's see if you pass that save. All right, so you're no longer paralyzed, but that's your turn. Unfortunate
For who?
for the necromancer.
Ah, here we go. Much better. Jerry, your turn, sir.
Yeah. Just going to roll an attack. Oh, shit, I forgot about all that. Reroll that one. Additional two. And why not? Let's put her down again. That might not do it. Hold on, I had a map pop up.
That's not a fail.
Not a what?
That token.
Can you move it?
No.
You guys can't move your tokens.
Nope.
Jerry, can you move your token?
Nope.
What about now?
Give me a moment. I'm still shrinking the map.
Still a no for Brunthar.
You guys are part of the map now.
Oh, see, I can move it. Whatever you did just worked.
There it is.
My token now.
Good. Alright.
Well, yeah, I still gotta make the
It says you
damage.
hit. Your second attack, it says you hit, so you could roll your damage if you wanted to. Unless he casts like shield or
Rerolling that one.
Aw.
One it stays. That's up to you. If you wanna, subdue them, I mean, we can only get so many questions out of them with Speak Dead.
True. Let's see how Ree reacts to the fact that he just got demolished by you in his turn.
Is that the end of your turn, Jerry?
Sorry. Yes, thank you.
Pass your turn, Jerry.
What's this person? What is he wearing on his person?
She.
Or she? Yeah.
She has robes.
Anything metal?
Nope.
Well, shit.
I'll have my blade between her head in a second.
I'm debating another whole person, but I really don't want to. I don't know if there's more necromancers here, so I'm gonna hold off. I'm going to go with. Fuck it. You know what? I'm doing this. Does she look like she might be? Is she looking like she's trying to cast a spell right now?
You just want to hold
She's
your action.
Yeah, I kind of want to hold my action, and if she goes to cast a spell, I'm gonna cast Forget on her once I see which spell she's casting.
okay. She's going to cast Withering Touch.
What's the spell level of that? Because I can cast up to 6th level depending on what level that spell is. The 2nd level, 3rd level, 4th level.
Hold on. It's got it as an action. Maybe
Is it
I
just a natural
do
ability or is it a
Yeah, it
spell
must
she's
be.
using?
Let me read. Yep, nope. That's just an action. He's too
It's not a
far.
physical spell. It's just something that she like.
Yeah.
All right,
Something
then I
that
guess my action
she
doesn't go
does.
off then, since it's not a spell. I assume the necromancer just reaches out to touch
Yeah.
Rognak.
Yep. And then she misses him horribly.
Wow.
Rognak, your turn.
Looking pretty messed up.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't mind trying to knock her out.
So you're going for non-lethal damage?
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna work because of the special properties on it, but I'm still gonna swing for the broadside of my sword. Kind of like smack her upside the head with it.
Yeah, I gotcha. You hit her.
Not cast Spare the Dying. DM.
You only exceeded by a couple, so I mean, you can if you want to.
I mean, Spare the Dying is just like a making sure sort of thing. Like she just doesn't have to make death saves.
Right. Yeah. No. There's
She's stable.
She's the only thing in here. So if you want to save her to question her, talk to her.
Indeed. Let's bind her up, I'd say.
Yeah, no, she's fine. If she goes down to dying, I mean, I can always 1 point laying hands.
No, no, don't heal her. She's stable. She's stable because I put Spare the Dying on her, which is a cantrip for me, so don't worry about it. I say we find a room here, tie her up so she can't do anything, and get our some information.
All right.
I mean, I guess we can kind of poke around the house, see if there's anybody else.
And before we wake her up, I'm gonna do this very specifically. Wherever we tie her up, I'm going to put a ward underneath her. I'm gonna spend 10 minutes and make a ward right underneath her. And if
Put her
it's
in a
if it
closet.
detects this if it detects the usage of hostile magic, boom.
See if you can move her token.
Oh, I can. Yes.
Okay. Cool. Put her where you want
I'll
her.
say we'll do it. You want to do it there?
In the kitchen. You like it dirty.
Or do you want it somewhere else? Rognak, you can decide.
Throw her in a closet.
I mean, okay.
You gonna question her in the closet?
I'm gonna tie her up and put her on top of a
Just string her out by her feet from the ceiling.
David said you should smack that hoe. David that we work with.
Well, we're gonna have to slap her awake to get her to wake. I'm gonna let Rognak. I'm gonna let you do the talking since you have a higher charisma score. You're probably better at like intimidating.
She's a necromancer. She's not a very good person, David.
Fun. I'm a decent person.
You are a decent person.
I just grab her by the front of the shirt and slap her in the face a little bit.
Don't mind that roll. Alright.
Is she
You
awake? Is she looking at
you slap her and she kind of just wakes up real fast and looks at you and you can just see like her eyes are just bloodshot red, like the evil is just emanating out of her soul and she's just staring at you.
what has happened to this town? I'm gonna try and put on the meanest face I can and try and intimidate.
Alright, let me see that intimidation roll.
As an orc, I feel like ultimately like super intimidating.
Oh yeah, and I believe I get to roll with advantage, but I am not 100% certain. So let's see what.
As you kind of stand over there and tower over her, she's giving you like this evil glare, but you just stand over her and you show her your teeth and you just get down in her face and you growl as loud as you can. And then all of a sudden you just see like she kind of pees herself. You can see it rolling down her leg and there's a puddle forming on the floor.
Answer my question. I slap her again.
We needed the people for a summoning. And the people told us if we got them for them, we could have the city. So we got the people for them. They gave us the city.
Who is the them?
I don't know. We just had a note show up at our coven that said, do this, you can have the city, or we'll kill you.
Ask them where they dropped off the people for the summoning.
To the north.
I think something a little more specific would be at hand.
Are there more of you here?
No,
I say
they
yes.
are out right now. They will be back though. You guys will see. They'll be back. You guys will. You guys will see.
Is this where you guys usually meet up if you're about to enter the town?
Where? Here in this barn?
Yes.
No, silly boy. This just happens to be where you caught me.
But where's your base at? Where do you guys meet?
She kind of just stares at you.
All right.
Can I start using uses of flay to just fuck up her mind? Like,
Now,
actually, no. I'm thinking just kill her and I raise her body and just have her tell us where her fucking coven is. So
I
much
would
easier.
like to make a history check. It's not good, but is there?
You didn't roll
How
anything.
long? I'm just gonna ask her. How long have you guys been here? What happened to the original people here?
We have been in the town for about 2 months, collecting people, taking them to the summoning, and dropping them off. We just transported the last of the villagers about a day ago.
Well, was what happened to the people? I assume you killed the people here that originally lived here, or were you currently residents of this city, town?
I didn't kill anybody personally, and I am very upset that you think that I would do that to somebody. I just release them into their happiness. I don't consider it killing. And then I get to control them, but, you know, that's life. It happens. The strong control the weak. You'll see.
Alright.
They're coming.
Shut the door on him. Walk over into the corner with Brunthar kind of whispering. um, now, I just want to make sure these guys were not forced into doing. He did mention that they help or be killed. These guys could be as much slaves as the next.
I'll say from what I heard from there is that they just got told like, hey, give us bodies and we'll give you this town to do with whatever you please. And they said, sure thing. And they accepted that easy grab for power. I don't think they're slaves to everyone. I think they just took an opportunity to cause people misery and gain their own power and undead minions. And it was nice that, someone gave them something to, a nice bonus to boot.
Yeah, you're probably right. You think we got all the information out of him?
I mean, only thing I could say is if we kill her, we could get, I feel like my 3 questions could be the exact numbers of the people in her coven, the exact location of where let me think what else I would probably want to ask.
Do you guys have her in a chair? Is she laying on the ground? Is she standing in there? How do you have her positioned?
She's tied and bound, sitting.
Okay. In a chair?
No, I
She's also
wouldn't
on
give her a
top
chair.
she's also on top of a ward that if it detects usage of hostile magic or magic,
I also wanted to mention that as Brunthar is debating on his other two questions, I'm going to take my greatsword and shove it straight through the door into where I thought she was.
So you're just gonna kill her?
Well, yeah,
Well, I'm thinking about
you got one question. You're having trouble thinking of it too.
Your sword kind of goes through there, but it doesn't. You don't feel it hit anything.
if something had casted magic, the ward would have gone off.
Oh, I know.
I'd shove open that door.
Alright. Pull my sword out of the door, open the door.
What did your ward do?
If it detected the use of magic, it would have gone off.
Yeah, and done what?
Exploded.
Yeah,
Upward in an
yeah.
upward direction.
Yep. She's not there anymore.
Use divine sense again. See if she teleported within 60 feet of us. I don't want her warning her fucking mates.
She's dead, you guys.
Yeah, I can use it again. That's good.
I'll say you still have four. You have 4 uses. You've only used it once today, so.
I know.
You can't sense anything. She tried to use magic. She was gonna kill herself while you guys were gone, but like right after you shut the door.
Like, I mean, it exploded up. I mean, is there a body? Like, what are there
No,
remains of
there's a hole.
anything?
There's a hole in the ceiling above you.
But no body. My
No,
glyph would
she's
still leave remains.
well, not if it shot straight up in that little baby room. I mean, I
True.
can do it right and say that
True.
it blew the fucking door open, knocked you two down. The building's about to collapse because you said an explosion inside of a house. So she shot straight up.
No, that's what I wanted to make sure. If there's a hole, I'm on, and there's no body or anything laying around.
That makes sense.
Obviously, going upstairs to.
Too easy.
Yep.
To be fair, we probably should have gagged her so she couldn't cast a semantic spell since we already had her bound. But hindsight's 2020.
That's what I wanted to make sure too. That's why I kept asking so many questions.
Be a falling
If it was
body.
fire,
If it's totally ashed, he doesn't really care that much.
All right.
Does he see a falling body or is it ashed?
There's pieces left. You could find an arm there, leg there. Whatever it was, yeah, it blew up and it killed her and it shot straight through, but there was also, that wall should have blown up. That house should have blown up. But something contained that explosion to go straight up. And just stop.
maybe we go upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Are we in a basement or are we in a house?
You're in a house.
Six as I go up the stairs.
Are you going back outside to the village?
No, it's not outside. The second floor. As soon as it unmasks. Alright. There's pieces of them laying around up here in this area.
Is there a head? Technically, a head's all I need. I just need a piece of the corpse with the mouth.
Hmm. I don't. I don't. Do I really? I don't want to know what's going on here.
What's up?
I don't want to know what you plan on doing with that mouth. You're a dirty person.
It's
You're a
part.
dirty cleric.
Oh, oh. Well, lawful neutral and they're lawbreakers, so I don't really give a flying fuck.
Literally. Literally. All right. Yeah. There's a head with a mouth, and the jaw's kind of hanging there. A little bit.
Alright, it takes some preparation.
Yeah. You
Gonna
might have
take
to
me at
mend
least.
them back together.
Just a little rope.
Well, I would say in the meantime, I say we just grab the head and then I say we move out of here in case her friends come back. See if we can't go outside the town for a minute.
Where are you gonna keep the head?
And we have a bag of carrying, or I could just hold it on my person.
You did grab that haversack.
I do have the haversack, but I really don't want
Would
head
like to
yet.
search around for more. See maybe where these guys were sleeping.
This will be not my last, my
All right.
second
So
third level.
what we'll do then is go to each room and either roll perception or investigation.
How
Oh,
many rolls? Do you need like multiple rolls, or do you just want one roll for the entire barn?
One for each room. Like the room Jerry's in right now. He can roll there. Damn it. Sorry, Jerry.
Do we want one person per, like one roll per room?
I mean, yeah, unless somebody fails at it and then the other one wants to give it a try.
I mean, then we can
it's
just split
gonna
it
be
together, and then she'll
so
just go into the room with
bad.
Jerry. 13 for Brunthar.
Yeah. Let's go with a 9.
You guys find a bunch of notes and a bunch of pieces of paper and some little other things like that, but nothing really of importance.
Next room.
All right, in that room, Brunthar, you find a couple of the necromancer robes. I'll make parcels for this later, but if you want to kind of like write it down, so I'm just gonna name off.
Okay, Necromancer room.
All right.
Might not be talked.
What was the last thing you heard?
Necromancer robes.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, a wand. Um, a staff. 3 scrolls. Jerry. All right. So Jerry and Brunthar, you both find um important
So we're in
notes.
separate rooms.
Yes, but you both find important notes. You actually find the note that was given to them to take over the town.
That's good to have.
At the very bottom, there's a P.
I
It's
don't have any
signed.
knowledge of the history of this area. So would I have any? No, I wouldn't.
No, what I'll do is I'll actually go through and make the item for it later and put it in the parcel. And then I need to figure out a way to. I think what I'm going to do is make another PC and
Sorry,
put.
I was taking a piss, but I was assuming that was Pendleton.
You're a smart boy. Smart man. Um. Yeah.
That's the knight pissed off by taking over Castle Rend that he wanted to take over, and pretty much ran crying mama to the main bad guy about us taking control of the castle and reinstating the Baron.
This
He's a big bitch
douchebag.
boy. You know, no seeming to kill him, but Iroh gave him a whole, we shouldn't do that speech. Biggest regret of that day.
Don't kill him. He might be good and stab you in the back.
He worked for the Lord as far as everybody knew, so.
No, but we all hated him because he was.
Oh, he was a super cocky asshole. I kind of liked him.
I'd like to see them fight Iroh now. See how that turns out.
We'll have to wait and see what happens. Alright, so. Alright, Brunthar, in that room you also found 500 gold, 40 platinum, 3 more scrolls, a pair of boots, and a pair of gloves. Jerry, you found a crystal ball. You found a glowing necklace. Like it glows. Um, you also found a sword. But when you. What's your alignment?
Good.
When you go near it, you almost like get sick. Like,
As Brunthar walks in, I'm assuming Brunthar's gonna walk in after he's done searching his room and see whatever Rognak found.
That's. I don't even have to cast a thing. You know that the damn sword's evil.
How does it react to Brunthar? Lawful neutral.
and your god is the god of earth.
God of mountains, yeah, it's a neutral god.
Yeah, I read up on him last night for today, so that way I knew a little bit about him. You don't really. You can grab it if you would like to. Like, if you want to
But do
physically
I
touch
get
it.
the same sense
No,
of like
like,
hate?
you can't. You don't get sick from it. You don't get queasy. You. It's a sword to you. It just looks like a.
I'd like to ritually cast Identify on the sword since I would see Rognak being very discomfortable around it.
Alright.
I can cast Identify later, but the sword seems worrying considering it's making Rognak so.
Yeah, I mean, I'll wrap it up and carry it, but
After investigating it and identifying it and really spending like 10 minutes looking at it, something hits you. Roll roll a wisdom check, Grunthar.
The check.
Yep.
Okay.
You remember seeing that sword in one of the books that you guys grabbed from the temple because the priest let you guys take the books. All the books.
I pull it out. The one that I remember, or pull out the book, see if I can find the reference to it.
Okay. Um
Because I also picked up a possibly cursed item. I'm really worried about us touching this and being like bound to some evil deity.
oh, it's definitely cursed. It is one of the it's not one of the most cursed items in the book, but it's definitely on the list of like not good. And its last known whereabouts were actually within the temple at Castle Bediger.
Interesting. So I would tell all this information I found out to Ragnar.
Okay.
Well, it's a cursed evil sword to me. I just wrap it up and we can take it to see if maybe we can get it disenchanted or something. Just get rid of it. Wouldn't want this falling into anybody else's hands at the moment.
Interesting. Okay. I'd say put that in the bag for now, and we don't, and wrapped up, tied, and tucked into my bag of holding or haversack. I mean,
Okay.
And just gonna put that down as evil sword.
evil Thor.
What kind of sword is it? Like
Let's take a
short,
long
long?
sword.
Great.
Oh, great sword. Hmm. Interesting.
So we should just
Do I know if this is something that like a spell could break, or is this like a really old item from the books that people haven't been able to destroy for year
Oh,
eons?
this has been around for a really, really, really long time. This was around like they say before the dragons were around.
Oh, great. We have an evil sword now.
yes, we do.
Okay. Well, I think we're done looting this place, or at least this floor.
Yeah.
I can mass identify everything later when we get out of here with the necromancer head. Ask him the questions that I need to ask.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. So you guys are gonna leave here. Sorry, there you guys go. You probably can't move those ones though, can you? Alright, you're back. Alright, so are you guys leaving this building?
Indeed.
Okay. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to take the head and the knowledge you got back to Castle Rend? Do you want to continue moving north to the summoning circle?
That's what I thought we wanted to do. But I would recommend us taking a rest so I can interrogate the corpse and get some spells and help back. Do you disagree, Rognek? Do you think we
No,
should
I
head
think
back
a
to
rest
the park?
is in due.
Sorry, say that again?
I think a rest is overdue.
Okay. So I would say we go away from the village, but still heading north a little bit, but away from the village, and try and find a camp to set up stealthily. And I'm going to set up a ritual to interrogate the dead body. Or the head.
I'll just keep.
Oh shit. Big map, big map, big make tiny. Alright, DM. There's a very specific way I want to make this ritual though.
Alright, go ahead.
So while before we get to our camp, I'll take a short rest so I can switch out some spells and get some stuff ready. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-prep a zone of truth underneath where I'm going to be resurrecting this body, because speak with dead, they're not under a compulsion to have to answer you if they recognize you as an enemy. So I'm pretty much going to have a pre-prep zone of truth to pretty much force this thing to tell us the correct answers on the ground for where I resurrect it.
Okay.
So let's see. I'm just gonna make sure I got all the things right. So you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. Okay. So let me just write down what I want to ask it so I don't.
Okay.
Could I just command it to tell me the truth?
So the spell, the creature doesn't exactly it only responds to me. It won't respond to external.
I just answered my own question. Sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna talk with Frogneck too. So the 5 questions we want to shoot out. How many allies do you have? I think should be one of them. What is the location of your base? Or well, we know that her base is to the north, and I feel like the body might just say it's to the north. So I feel like we need a bit more specific. How about like what marks your base or what does your base look like would be a more specific question and harder for the creature for it to maneuver around answering it.
And we can always how far north. But yes, that is a good.
So I could say what markers are or what what does your base look like, and then I could say how far north from the village is your base, and then it might be
Uh, sorry. They did mention they sent a you know a wagon or caravan, a transport of people out there. Not too recently, I can't remember what they said, but we can see how many. Josh, how long ago did the necromancer say that caravan left?
There you go.
damn. He just went full demon on us.
They didn't.
A day
Yeah,
ago.
he did.
Oh, just a day ago.
Sorry,
How
I
many
didn't mean for
allies do you have?
that modulation to be up yet.
How many allies do you have? What does your base look like? How far north is it from?
No, I like hearing what
Should
marks
I
you made.
ask her who were you delivering it to? Who were or did they ever meet the person they were delivering the bodies to for the summoning? So I got 3 questions right. I got how many allies do you have? What does your base look like? How far north is it from the village, which is kind of getting our direction. I feel like my last 2 questions should be like clarification on maybe who they're working for is.
Ritual. Are they casting the ritual, or is the person they're delivering to there? Yeah, if they.
I'll phrase it. Who is it casting the ritual that you were delivering the bodies for?
That works.
And then I'll leave one question open ended in case we need clarification on how she answers these 4. So we have one extra question that we can discuss at the end.
I am curious about the people they brought in, or maybe they just needed bodies, but I assume they living, willing.
I'm assuming that the bodies they gave are the ones from the town that they killed. All right, DM, I'm ready to set up my zone of truth and my ritual to speak with dead.
Alright.
I will cast Speak of Dead on the corpse the head of the woman that I pulled out from my haversack
Alright.
within my zone of. My first question is going to be, how many allies do you have?
There are hundreds of us.
What does the base that you were talking about look like? Where is it?
Her head's kind of rolling around, and she's looking at you, and she doesn't want to, but she looks at you and she goes, "The Hate Fathom tombs."
Does that ring any bells?
You thought you might
Does
have
that
seen it in the book.
who is casting the ritual we're delivering the bodies for?
Somebody that's not us.
I'm seriously just gonna mutilate this head here in a second.
What is the name of the person casting the ritual? It's a very direct question. Good luck getting.
I don't know.
Shit. Okay, I'm at my last question. We already know where Hate Fathom Tombs is something we can look up, and we know it's to the north. So I'm not gonna bother with how far north is it from the village. Um, how many allies do you currently have at your base right now?
Hundreds. All of us. We live there. What do you mean?
All right, and at that note, that head just evaporates into dust. All right, so based off that information, Rognak, do you
Based
want
off
to
of,
try and
you
go
know,
for this, or do you want to actually go in for this? Like, I don't know if this is something we want to do alone, or we might want to get I think we might want to return to Castle Rend and get the group after researching the hateful in the books.
is Hate Fathom Tomb where they were taking the sacrifices?
Yeah.
No, that's where they're from. That's their base.
Oh yeah.
You never specifically asked where they were taking.
Nope.
Nope. It's all good though. We have
We
more
know
bodies
it's
at
more.
Fathom Tomb to ask. If I pull out those books, can I find and look for something that mentions Hate Fathom Tomb?
Yeah.
You can also take off the voice modulator now. That's just gonna drive me insane.
I didn't even think it was on still. I thought I turned it off. My bad. Alright, if you go all the way down south, in between the mossy swells and tragedy depths. I don't like that one. It's known to be in that area right there.
Well, shit. Damn it, Rognak, why didn't you? I'm just kidding.
Well, at least we know where necromancers are from.
Alright, if you look at the map right now where that's at, you should see a link on the map.
Well, Rognak, I say we keep going north to the area we know where that summoning ritual was, and we check on it to see if it's been used. What do you say?
I agree.
All right, that's the plan, DM.
Did you guys look at that pin I put on the map?
Yeah.
I'm skimming through it all right
Alright, cool. And that summoning circle is up here.
And I was assuming, did we take a rest between here and the summoning circle?
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. Do you want a long rest or a short rest?
now.
I
Good.
what do you,
Go
Roger?
ahead.
I was gonna say I'd prefer a long rest because that would give me all my spell slots back. But I technically have two, 1/3, 1/2, and all my firsts left if we wanted to go at it. But I would prefer to have everything.
It awarded you XP.
That it did.
Yes, good.
Was that XP for all the undead and the necromancers we killed?
No. I don't know why that did that. I need to see where that came from. What was that total? 1950? Oh, it was just a blank one on here. Well, looks like you guys got some free XP right there. And then here's your level up XP.
So close. So close.
Hold on.
That's weird. It didn't instant level me even though my XP went over the next level mark.
I don't it's glitchy like that. I don't know why.
What's next? Do you know what the XP mark for a level 7 is? I'll just delete it and set it, put it at 0.
I'll look it up.
23,000 to get to 7.
You go from 7
Yeah.
to 8.
Roleplay experience.
Cool.
And also you guys are doing really good, so give your guys self inspiration.
I think that's it.
Yep.
Right. I guess we are on our way to the
To the
summoning
summoning
circle then.
circle. Alright, it's about It's only a couple hours travel, like I said. So you guys went off and you camped for the night and relaxed and cleared your mind, thought about
Prepared
everything.
themselves.
Yeah, thought about everything you've just learned, trying to see what you're gonna get yourself into. You guys don't know what you're about to get yourselves into. Um, the only thing you know is a day ago. Well, now it would be 2 days ago. A group went out there, and they still haven't returned yet. The necromancers haven't even returned yet.
Well, something got the necromancers.
I know you gave me 1500 XP for the roleplay, but what was the do you know what the level mark for 7 to 8 is for the XP?
Nope, I'll look for that right now, and you guys can talk about what you're gonna do.
So depending on what we find at the summoning circle, definitely going to change the impact of what we might need to be dealing with here.
Uh huh.
Do you have a low constitution modifier, Jerry? Is that why? I don't understand how Runthar has more health than you.
Kind of 16.
Oh, by the way, curious. Do you want a scroll of Shield of Faith?
Wouldn't hurt.
Also, DM, since we had the time,
Yep,
I would have mass casted
I
identify for
was
all that
just
shit we
gonna
found.
open that up and do that.
The scroll of Shield of Faith, 'cause I really don't. Also, like those pair of boots, those gloves, that crystal ball, that glowing necklace, and that like the 3 scrolls. Is that something you have separately that you haven't put in the party sheet?
I gotta make it.
Oh, okay, so that's gonna be something later.
Yeah, after we're
Have
done with
all
this session,
type
I'll do that.
note. Now, I just have a question on the paladin class feature here.
What's that?
At third level, I get my sacred oath, which I gotta pick between like oath of the vengeance, oath of the ancients, yada yada, couple different ones. Well, then I get one at seventh, 15th, and 20th. Do
Everybody's
I
different.
just gain another one, or is it just one
You don't
oath?
get an oath. You should get an ability from your oath, and it should have automatically given it to you when you leveled. And put it in your abilities tab.
Did you level up already?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see anything come across the screen. No.
His health went up.
Well, it still says you're low. Well, yeah.
Sacred oath, oath of conquest, tenets of conquest. Is there any way we could call it right here?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, when you guys get to the summoning circle, you see there's a lot going on. There's a whole lot going on.
Lots of people, lots of
Yeah.
movement.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys don't want to be like anywhere. That's why I was trying to tell you like there's hundreds of people, and I mean yeah, there's
Well,
hundreds of them at the base,
because you
but
were talking,
there's
I thought you were talking about the
also
base.
it's a big cult.
Yeah, I could see, 100 here working this place and, 200 or 300 back at their main base kind of deal.
Yep, something like that. But you also see like they're not just doing a summoning circle. You guys are starting to see kind of what's forming a portal.
Well, that's not good. I don't know if there's any way to tell how long.
until
They
until it's
have to
open.
finish.
Roll a knowledge religion, I guess, since you guys don't have arcane. Unless you have arcane, Jerry.
I don't have arcane.
I mean, you
I
can
mean,
still
the only
roll it.
thing that I do have is religion. If it'll work, I will definitely potentially know.
Well, say if it's a demonic circle, I feel like religion's probably better anyway.
Yeah, you can definitely tell by looking at it that it's a demonic portal, and you figure roughly a week before it's fully open and possibly irreversible.
How day travel is it? How long is it back to Castle Rend?
A week. I do believe I said it's a week from there to there.
So, DM, I have a question. This
Yeah.
is something I've never used before, and it's a description that I have no idea how it would work, but it might give us enough time to try and sabotage the circle. My armor has the special ability that once a month I can summon the spirits of the Blue Dragon Phalanx to aid myself in a battle. They will fight my enemies in order to do anything. If not, the Phalanx will stand around and do nothing, as if they were wondering what happened to the bodies that world they once know. How many people is that summoning? It's a once a month, and I summon the entirety of the Blue Dragon Phalanx to aid us in a battle.
Or just stand around, take the brunt of it till we get back.
I'm hoping they can buy us time, and maybe we could like just fuck up this circle. What's the circle made of? Blood. Like what's
You
taking them so
can't
long to
you
set?
can't get close enough to really tell what the circle's made of, like what it's drawn with, but you just see like there's piles of bodies all around the circle. And like the necromancers are standing on top of the bodies, and as more bodies come, the necromancers climb up and get on top of the bodies. Like they're standing on the bodies. It's almost like it's a volcano of dead bodies shooting out a portal. So you
Great.
know by look, actually roll a wisdom check. You can tell by looking at that there's more bodies there than what would even possibly be at that last village. We're
They're
talking
bringing
like
them in everywhere.
this this body volcano is possibly 10 feet tall and probably like 3 or 4 bodies wide.
I could
Um,
try and delay them. Just have the spirits of the blue dragon Felix attack them until they expire. But
all right,
I
so here's
really don't
how.
know. Because it takes a week for us to get back and a week to come here. You said the portal will be permanent by the time. Like that'd be irreversible. Is that what you said?
Oh yeah, and then I said it takes a week to get back. My bad. I had those two. Yeah, I was totally
That's
messed up.
why I'm like we have no option.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta stay here to take this thing out.
That's
um,
what I'm getting. That translation.
a
Like
month
fuck.
to finish, a week to get back. That gives you a week to get back, a couple of weeks to prep, a week and a half to prep, and then you can get out there and fight again. So you could probably get it to where if you sent them in to do that fight, what you could do is have it to where maybe they last long enough to where they fight for a couple days, so that throws off a couple days. You just bought yourself maybe a few days into your week travel back. You know what I'm saying?
That or I could save it for the big battle, to save some lives when we make the big confrontation, as
That too.
extra forces on our side.
And if this is the case, I'm half tempted on just sending my warhorse straight there and tell them to get ready and meet us part way.
Okay.
Your horse is smart to communicate? Goddamn.
My horse can speak common.
Well shit. This horse is smarter than I am. Just kidding.
Aries.
Alright, well I guess that's the plan.
All right. That's the plan. So next time we get the group together, we'll finish the dungeon and then jump right into here.
Too easy. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, get some sleep. Thanks, guys, for playing. Appreciate it.
Yep, no, thanks for DMing.
Our religious side story was really fun, Rognak.
I hope you
Yes,
guys
it was.
enjoyed it.
Sorry, did you say something, Josh? You got cut off.
I said I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, I did. It's fun being a paladin and a cleric together, going up against the one like the two like creature types that you just hate and demolish. Like your spells are designed for them.
Absolutely.
Like hordes of undead versus cleric paladin combo. It's a great time. Turn undead. Just start smacking.
When I saw you guys eat through those minotaurs like that, I was like, okay, I gotta find something stronger. So that's when I threw in the
It's
necromancer. Like everything today was too was just like this was all just thrown together. Like as we were doing it, I'm like, all right, let's do that.
it was the undead choice. Like the second you threw undead against a cleric and a paladin combo, it's like
I
GG.
gained I gained bonus to my smite for them being evil, right? They don't necessarily have to be strictly fiendish, undead.
Divine Smite, you only get the extra D8 if they're a fiend or if they're a undead. But it's still a 2d8 damage bonus. It becomes an extra d8 if it's a fiend or undead.
Right.
Hold on, you guys. I'll be right back. thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming by and watching later on. The beginning it started off a little rough. I know, I'm sorry, but you know, as we learn, we're figuring it out. We're getting a little better. We're getting still a little better and a little better. Um, Remember, if you like us, follow, subscribe, click the bell, get notified when we post things. Follow our Facebook, our YouTube, our Twitch, our Twitter. I just follow us. You won't be disappointed. Okay? We have cool things coming. So don't miss out. Don't miss out on a lot of free content as well. So stick around. It's gonna be fun. I'm telling you. Follow Triple J. It'll be okay. Thanks again. Have a good day.